Alright guys, hello and welcome to another episode of Farm Sim. Today I'm going to be doing just about the same type of game. Mr. Moose and Landy Kid are currently playing Region of Kings, and not really a game that I'm going to get into at this particular point in time, so I figured I'd come in and just get some more trees cut down and I'd bring y'all with me. So that is pretty much what is on the chopping block. Now I do know that I have been recording quite a bit of this type of gameplay, and if y'all are getting sick of the cutting, basically let me know and I'll do my best to do that off camera. But I figured, there we go. You know, it is a basically a crucial part. Normally they have a at least around where I am, they would have a cutter go in about a week prior, go in, cut the trees, and then have the skidders and whatnot go in and start cleaning as the either the feller or, you know, the guy cutting trees with a saw, whatever the case may be. You know, that way the skidders aren't working on top of him. And so that's pretty much the way I was going to play it. I was going to come in, get a whole bunch of logs down, have them guys come back in, give me a hand. But it seems whenever I try to do that, that the game kind of sort of has a little bit of an issue with that. So I don't know. What I'm going to do, instead of cutting trees to length like I was in the beginning, we're going to do full length logs. It's going to be a lot less on the memory, I'm hoping. So them coming in here, it will be a lot less, you know, demand on their PCs and whatnot, having a full length log versus 20 pieces from a log, if you're understanding what I'm saying. I've been super swamped. Weather's been somewhat decent, so you know, housework and then me working 6 days a week at my everyday job is really taking a toll too. So I really hope you guys understand, and you know, don't jump me too hard about it. But you know, I do have a bunch of things going on right now, so along with getting this nursery ready for the baby here in another 2-3 weeks. So I am doing my best to you know, keep some type of video going on for you guys. I was gonna get a normal farm going tonight, just because I thought it would be a little bit easier to record, but I didn't want y'all thinking that I was jumping ship back into the farming right off the bat and, you know, steer the guys that want to see the forestry away either. So I figure why not make some video of me getting some more trees down here. Another thing that I wanted to mention is thank you all so very, very, very much to all the new guys and the devoted followers that have you know, been with me watching my material here for a while. We are at the 2,000 subscriber mark, which is huge mile marker for me. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you. I really wish I could do something for every one of these milestones, but at this point in time, I'm in no position to, so I do apologize, and I hope the content um, basically, will do for right now. Um, you know, I yeah, it's just it's all I've really got right now. It's my relaxing time that I'm on here, and really the only time that I come on to play is to try to record a video. So basically, I mean, that basically goes to show you how much I'm actually on at this point in time. A 30-minute video here, 30-minute video there, whenever I get a little bit of time. So the grass is picked up, so getting done at 5, 6 o'clock at night, coming home, mow the grass, and then by the time I get all that done, it's 8 o'clock, and you sit down, get a bite to eat, and then you fall asleep. So not a lot of room for video in that little bit of time. So yeah, I don't really want to make a whole video about my lack of time, but I want you all to understand that I am doing what I can, and the motor vlogs, if any of you are interested in that, will come also. But I mean, I think I've rode my bike so far 2 times this year, and I've got some work that I've got to get done to that as well. So it's just yeah, on the back burner. And I did get a email the other day, and I'm very sorry about the name. I don't have it here in front of me. It was a very, very touching email from one of you, basically stating, that you've watched every single one of my videos. It just brought a big old smile to my face. I really appreciate it. Whoa, what the heck was that? Alright. I think the old tree got wedged in between another tree. Just kind words, and that really did brighten up my day, so I really do appreciate that. It was awesome. You know who you are. I'm really sorry I cannot read off your name right now. I don't have my phone by me, so yeah, I am sorry about that. But I did want to at least say a little something. And like I said, you know who you are, so if you do want me to, mention your name or whatnot, just write me another comment in this video, say it was me, something like that, and I'll give you a shout out. It really was very touching, so I did want to kind of touch base on that. Really is one of the bad parts about working in a valley. You get trees on, or a hill on both sides of you. What do you do in that particular point? A jittery camera. Because I'm driving over stumps. Come on. I'm a lot closer to this tree than I think I am. Alright, we're starting to get a little bit of frame rate issue here. Not all that sure what that's about. And my chainsaw apparently sold again for some reason. Okay. I don't know why it's missing all those bits, unless it's just when the tree gets pinched and it kind of glitches through the head. I think that might be what does it too. It's kind of what makes the most sense, at least. Let's see if any of this is cuttable. No. So we got quite a bit of logs, We got a skidder right here. This is a 748H. I'll put the duals on her. Alright. I don't know if I'm too familiar with this guy. Okay, that's that plate, which is a skid plate. And this guy, yeah. That's down. It's up. Okay. So that also moves that. And I'm sorry guys, I have not used this guy very much, so it's gonna take me a minute. And I've got stumpage in the way. Yep, that's what it was, too, stone. So this is the big boy. Bring some logs down to the landing. We can do it without too bad a frame rate loss. What's causing that, but just got better. There's a chunk of log right there without any limbs cut down on it. Looks like it's been cut with a saw. Okay, so I'm going to do my best to find the trail. I don't think I've been down this way. I know Moose was pulling quite a few logs down this way probably 3-4 days ago now. Actually, no, it was 2 days ago, I think. Because we were playing, and I didn't record any of it because I was just kind of doing it for fun, more or less. And I wasn't even doing much playing at that particular point in time. I think I was on the modding site more than I was on the game that night. I think this is exactly what he was having an issue with, was these S-turns. If I'm not mistaken. so I have to pull her down to the other landing if this ain't gonna work. Longer trip, but it might be worth it if it's too much of a hassle with these fences. Looks like that might be a piece that he had to cut. Isn't that lovely? Oh, that's the wrong place. Wrong way. Really? I don't know what that was all about. Take the road that I meant to take down. which way to go. I think it's this way. Might actually be able to make a skid there. Getting some bad frames in there now. I think it's because of all them logs jittering. It does take a toll on the OPC. Now I'm seeing what these guys were seeing the other night. So I don't really know if it is the logs in general that you cut or if it is the movement of the logs that you cut. Kind of what I'm thinking now. More or less. This is going to be a fun turn. Well, maybe we won't even make it to the turn. I don't know why this map creator put all these fences in here. See, I mean, they cause nothing but issues. Well, when we take our time, it works, I guess. This guy did. Try to get rid of these bouncing logs here. Still waiting on a good log loader to come out. That'll be one of the next and probably the final things I'm looking for. Besides a nice feather buncher, but a feller buncher. Feller. Yeah, feller. I do like the one that they've got in right now, but it is in beta. And it does have some tweaks that need to be made. Some engine compartment expansions and whatnot to make it more look like a feller buncher, or a what was that other thing there? Tracked, self-leveling, whatever, cutter slash. It all depends on which route they want to go. If they want a actual forest head, or if they want a feller head, or I'm only calling it a forest head because I'm not sure what the Ponzi would be labeled as, just because it is a head that does buck and cut to length, so, and limb. Get off my tire. There we go. I wonder if I can get both of them. If logs are on top of them. No. Come on now. Pull them out a little bit. Okay, and stop right there. Open it back up. Get a little bit better bite. Okay. Too much to ask for, maybe, but we'll try it. Okay, set them back down. Back up a little bit. Okay. And I'm gonna say that's enough. I don't want to play that game all night. Should be able to load up this grapple without a problem, but of course, Farm Sim Physics at their best. Oops. I want to get that point to the middle. Way of free schools. Or at least has a gimbal function. right here, I believe. We got stuck last time underneath that fence, so we don't want to go too fast. We're going to go nice and ginger. Okay. It was probably right there with that fence row. And I know Moose was having problems with that fence too. I don't know if it was that fence or the bottom fence, but either way it was a fence. Nice and easy through this too. As you can see, it's starting to get stuck. I don't know what on though. On the fence, you gotta be kidding me. Jeez, so this is the issue with the map. Everybody's been having a little bit of an issue with. Of course, I just seen it pop too, right out of the fence. Okay, so we're gonna say that's good. Say it at least. Are you kidding me? What the heck is going on here, man? Can see it pop out there because it doesn't want to be in there, and it shouldn't want to be in there. It should not go underneath that fence. And I don't want it to. Gotta love these frickin' glitches, man. Really wish you could take that crap out of the game. That way you have no more issues like this with it. Should have known that wasn't the proper way to do it. The fence is the issue, get rid of it. Right now the fence is the issue. Like right now. I mean, come on. How do you make a video when you can't get nothing to work like this? This tree's in the way now. but we'll fix it right here. Pop. It's probably that tree and that tree and that tree now. Try to go nice, try to make it somewhat as realistic as freaking possible. And the game just says, no, we're not going to work with you. You stupid log. Come on now, where are you? Right there, because you're caught on the fence, huh? Know what we'll do. Pick this thing up off the ground a little bit. Try that. Well, it worked for a minute. Patience running thin. Work with me here, fella. No, my freaking claw won't even work with me. Okay. Let's try it. No? Okay, we're not even gonna mess with it. What I'm gonna do is let that go. I'm gonna try to back over the top of this stupid thing. And I'll pick it up, as realistic as that is. Of course, if the camera would work with me too, that would much help. Man, oh man, what a pickle this is. What a pickle this is. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry to put y'all through this. I just make things personal. A different line, and that works. Not realistic at all, but I am not moving it. It can smack the cab. It ain't gonna do nothing to it, but that is gonna have to do it. Jeez, I'm not going down this road again. Frig this. I'll take the extra 10-minute drive if I have to worry about this stupid fence. that's a little bit on the ridiculous level there. Now the log ain't even in my claw. Isn't that something? Oh, we're pinched between that waste block. That's what it is in the building now. Okay, I see what it is. I see what the issue would be. I see what she be. Just do me a favor and don't get caught up on anything else. Okay. Now, I want to try. I don't know how this is going to work, but we will try it. Pretty positive it won't work, but like I said, we'll try it. Oh, gotta push the right button. Oh. Come on. My tracks are glitching on me. I think that'll work. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is, yeah, take this guy. OSHA would have a field day on this. Do I want to do it like, it doesn't matter, I guess. Ooh, there we go. A lot of weight right there. If this track would stop glitching, maybe. Like that. I could load this thing halfway decent. Hehe, 2 logs too many. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, even though I don't like doing it like this, but there we go, without getting it in the head. That's just about right there. Alright, now we'll try this guy again. This is what I mean by a log loader. I mean, if I had an actual log loader that would fit in between these columns or rows, it'd be so nice. So stinking nice. And if I wouldn't get caught on the stupid truck, that'd be so nice too. Oh boy. Now it's caught underneath the stinking trailer. Ah! I haven't made a log and fail video in a while. No, it's not going that bad, I guess. Just pretty bad. Drop it right there. I'll pick it up back here. Try. I should have known that would have done that. And the glitching is all in this Ponzi. As you can see, the rear end is a little bit wonky now. So I'm going to try to do is get it off these stinking logs, because it really doesn't like them. I guess I've got to maybe use a little bit of persistence here, or persuasion. There we go. Pick this guy up. Let him glitch all over the place. There we go. Boom, right to the headache crack. And I cut him way too long. But I think it'll ride. This isn't ideally how I want to do this by any means, especially with all the collisions I'm having here, but I do want to get, you know, some lumber to that lumber yard on video besides having just the chips go. You're gonna be right out of the reach too, aren't you? Oh, there we go. Give her a little bit more turning. Suck her in a little bit. There we go. Drop them there. Oh, and of course he's in between the rack. Why? Oh, I'm pushing the truck instead of actually. And that is all due because this log is under the other logs. There we go. A little bit more. Try to do my best here to get these two back up to the headache rack as much as possible. Grab my saw. And why not just cut this guy, that way it looks somewhat uniform. I can chip him up. Nowhere near a full truck, but we're getting it. A little bit at a time here. Got some big long logs here. Throwing around this Ponzi pretty good, which in real life I almost guaranteeing this thing probably wouldn't do what it's doing, but I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, every time I've seen these guys work, they're almost picking up like cedar post type logs. You don't really ever see them handling the big stuff, at least on YouTube. That's the only place I'm getting my information from, so don't hate on me for it. Be a pain. Wow. I think I could have set myself up for failure any worse right there. Okay, now she's rolled out of the way. Try to get it up and out of here. Okay, just like that. Try to grab. The thing is too, that keeps confusing me on these controls is that the what is it, cross cylinder? Not cross cylinder. the secondary cylinder on the boom is backwards for me. So used to having Caterpillar controls basically, and the jump, and as you can see, every time I go in or out, I'm basically having to think about the motion because it's backwards to me. The feller is the proper way, the way that I'm familiar with. The feller that I'm using, the mod. So after using that, it just does not want to get in that trailer. This little pea-sized branch, or maybe I should put that guy in if that guy wants to go in there so badly. Or we'll just glitch because we're on the stupid centering beam. I don't even think I'm gonna get a full load out tonight. Just not wanting to work with me here. Yeah, it's not wanting to play. Not wanting to play. So I do have one more mod. I'm gonna try that guy out. I don't like it. It's a first day mod reviews mod. I'm not saying that I don't like it because it is a first day mod review, but he's got a key binding for a control that I cannot seem to get to work. But in this case, I am going to try it real quick, and as you can see, I'm cheating. Sorry. But I do want to see if it will make my life any easier. And I've got the Liebherr button top, and I've got the Hitachi. That is a feller buncher, but it does not. I've got no header control with it. I think that's really it. Yeah, it is. So I'm going to try this guy out. I tried him the other day. It worked. Not spectacular by any means, but it worked. So, alright. Let me see if I can get in here. Let me see if it just makes, I mean, I know it's going to make life easier, but the problem that I have with this mod is the fact that you can't reposition this head. So, like right now, I'm actually going to have to basically boom out, and then I can't move the head in any direction. So it's kind of hard to explain. Like right now, I should be able to turn this head down to get it in, but he's got a different key binding for that for it. So in turn, it causes me to not be able to turn that head like that gimbaling function that would bring that claw down right now, or basically parallel to the ground, I can't use. So you basically have got to just use the head as a a stationary device. And like I said, it's not on his end at all. It's on mine. He's just got a control that I'm not familiar with, or I don't have binded to my computer. So until I find that, well, this is the first time I'm really having a log glitch for me. Of course it would be tonight though. Yeah, until I figure out what binding he is using, I can't really control. Oh goodness, I cannot really control that head. And it's not, like I said, it's not a problem with his mod. It is a binding that he uses that I am not familiar with. and I have basically tried to research it, but it seems to work for everybody, but everybody kind of understands the modding. Oh no. I did too. I got high centered. Oh, well, that won't help me either. Okay, so let me try to get it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now that's off. Let me try to get this guy where I can maneuver him a little bit. Okay. Let me get in this guy. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Let me get in this guy and try to get him to a better position without hitting everything in the road. It's not all that realistic, but I'm going to try to bunch these guys up a little bit here. There we go. Alright. Alright, let me see. Try this now. Right over the top, just because I can't move that stupid boom. Oh, I love it. But it does function a lot better than that Buffalo was. Even though I've been able to just about peel a penny off the ground with that Buffalo, there's something about it. I don't know. I just don't know. I really do like it. I really do like the way the crane operates on it, but this just feels more like the real thing to me. Even though right now I'd really be getting fired, but these are my trucks, so and that's what a headache wreck's for. This is a long son of a gun. Oh, score. No, I didn't want to do that. It'll work. Come on. Come on. Let me up there. There we go. Alright, you know what? I'm going to pretty much go with that just because I know this video has been long and drawn out. So, I do apologize for that, guys. If there's anybody still watching at this point in time, I do not blame you for leaving. We got some nice log length timber here. The trailer seems to lock them down halfway decent. Of course, we're just pulling out of the yard, and I just jinxed myself. But that's okay. We'll just keep it in cab view, and we won't see what happens behind us. And we're not worried about traffic because this is a one-lane road, either to or from. Not a one-way, just a one-lane. And I'm probably going to get down here, and I'll have to bring something down in order to load the truck, but either way, we're loading or delivering a load of logs. I didn't say we'd unload it, I just said we'd deliver it. Ah, well, I'll leave you guys there. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.